Indonesia take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Indonesia come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the ball's gone astray. That's good. Could be danger here. Decent hit! Oh, it's gone in! First blood drawn. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
After 16 minutes is number 18.
Indonesia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
It could be in here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Steaming on, shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Safi Salih. Closing in on goal. He's got the shot away! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Is number 18.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Donnarumma defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And a shot! And it's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Indonesia have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. So we're just settling back into this second half. Picked out brilliantly. Caught offside that time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aimed beyond the defence. And they're back on the ball again. Driving through them. Can he find the finish? It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Is there any support? Can he finish? And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's the hit! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Steaming on, there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Opts to play it back. And the shot! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late, and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious.
Real chance! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
The goal scorer.
Manchester United making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that's a good ball. Oh, super! He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that is as far as it goes. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Indonesia really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.